Rain, boundaries, wickets and milestones. Well, that sum up day 2 of Brisbane Test match between India and Australia. Hello and welcome to TV9 Digital. I'm Abhijit Singh Bhamra and alongside me I have my friend Atishay. To sum up the scorecard for our viewers, India at stumps on day 2 is 62 for the loss of 2 wickets. Both the openers are back in the hut, but they still trail Australia by 307 runs. Well, Atishay, how do you sum up the whole game's play and not to mention the rain interruption?
Well, absolutely right, Abhijit. Rain played spoil sport on day 2. But before rain arrived, Indian bowlers did exceedingly well to dismantle the overnight pairing of Cameron Green and Tim Paine. Although they conceded a few runs to the lower order, which has been a problem for quite a long time now. But all in all, the inexperienced Indian bowling lineup did pretty well. It started, Shubman Gill lost his wicket very cheaply, but Rohit Sharma looked settled. He countered the initial burst by the Aussie paceman, but once again a typical brain fade moment which left India into a muddy waters.
I'll just talk about the Indian bowling here. You see, no Ravi Ashwin, no Jasprit Bumrah, no Shami, no Umesh Yadav. So they have been plagued by injuries. And who do you have bowling? T. Natarajan, Shardul Thakur, Washington Sundar. All these 3 bowlers took 3 wickets apiece. So kudos to them because the way they just stuck to the line and didn't allow Australian batsmen to run away with the game. Mention that had Australia scored 400, 450, which they looked all set, and that initial burst in the first session was all what India required. What is it the problem with Indian bowlers against tail-enders? Australia could have been bundled out for 320, 325 runs. They were 313 for 7, 315 for 8, but the last 2 wickets, well, they just produced 54 runs. That can hurt India.
Well, Abhijit, you asked a very good question. There was one interesting graphics which was showed when the match was still going on. Where are the Indian bowlers pitching the deliveries while bowling to the top order batsmen and to the lower order batsmen? When it comes to the top order batsmen, the line and length is consistent. When they are bowling it to the opposition tail-enders, they are completely wayward. Half of the deliveries are short.
They try too many things, isn't it?
That is exactly where they are losing the plot, and it is happening time and time again.
How do you reckon India will go about in the Gabba Test match come day 3, which is also the moving day?
Well, Abhijit, once again, the conditions are going to be overcast. It is going to be challenging even for the likes of Cheteshwar Pujara and Ajinkya Rahane, who possess a sound technique. But in overcast condition, playing against the likes of Mitchell Starc, Josh Hazelwood and Pat Cummins is going to be challenging.
Yes.
But you expect Cheteshwar Pujara and Rahane.
Because India's first duty will be to match Australia's 369 run total. There is also a possibility of rain intervention on day 3 and day 4. We'll hope that it will stay aside and one will witness a competitive match between India and Australia. India is chasing history as they have never beaten Australia at the Gabba, and Australia will be looking to not just retain their record at the Gabba but also take the series 2-1. How did you like today's video? Do you have any piece of information or suggestion for us? Then do write it down in the comment section given below, and do not forget to subscribe to TV9 Digital across all social media platforms.